Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, this next session is going to be very insightful and we are going to talk about how 6sense removed friction from the support processes using online communities. So to moderate this session, I'd like to invite Shaveta Sharma, Technical Delivery Manager at Drizzy Interactive. Shaveta is a professional community manager with over 10 years of experience in community space. She has developed over 100 branded communities aiming to expand the sphere of client influence, all while growing their network and audiences. With years of experience as a developer, her exceptional knowledge of managing online communities has enabled her to transition into the community manager role. So here's Shweta with our next session. The stage is all yours, Shweta. Thank you.
Thank you, Rohit. Hello, everyone. As we know, more than 86% of the good customer services, turns one-time client into a long-time brand champion. Prioritizing the exceptional customer support is a strategic choice that foster long-term success in today's competitive business landscape. Customers still value price and quality when choosing between brand, but customer service is becoming increasingly important. Customer wants to invest in brand that go an extra mile, their needs, and provide ongoing values. Even in the arena of online communities, ensuring a positive CX comes down to one key factor, enabling your online community with a seamless support. The challenge arises when you seek to ensure a diligent support within your online community. One of our customers was in a similar situation, and their journey from the chaotic to seamless support operation is one of for the books. They wanted to remove the friction from the support process. That's when we introduced them with KaseSync, a unique community CRM connector. To discuss this more, we have Heather Faye, the Senior Director at 6sense. Heather's background includes 20 years in customer-facing roles such as customer success, customer marketing, advocacy, and community building in multiple companies like Eloqua, Path Factory, Workfront, Adobe, and now 6sense. Welcome, Heather.
Thanks, Shaveta. It's always awesome to have a chance to chat with you.
Same here, Heather. Okay, without a delay, let's begin our session on how 6sense removed friction from their support process. So, Heather, let's start. Want to learn more about the 6sense community? When did it start, and what is your role, and what is the main objective to accomplish?
It's a great question. So, my role here at 6sense is leading customer marketing and communities. So Rev City is our online community for our customers that we kicked off just about a year ago. It was October of 2022 at our annual conference that we call Breakthrough. So this year we just had Breakthrough again a few weeks ago and celebrated the 1-year anniversary of our little baby. And it's growing up fast and doing well. And we really started that community to give customers a chance to talk to each other. We already had a bit of a knowledge base, so there was a way for them to look up help articles, but there wasn't a way for customers to ask each other questions or kind of, when should I run this kind of ad versus that kind of ad in my marketing campaign, and those kind of things that aren't really in a help article. They're more just a discussion you need to have with your peers. So we launched a community to help them do that, and happy to say that those questions are definitely taking off.
Great. That sounds amazing, Heather. And building an online community is always a challenge. So we clearly understand that. And starting from that question itself, Heather, can you tell about the challenges, what your support team were facing, and how you try to address it in the community?
Sure. Yeah. So our support team are the heroes of the company. So they get all kinds of things thrown at them and they do a fantastic job with it. And one of their challenges was that things were coming in via email and oftentimes forwarded via email, right? So you have to read through the whole thread and figure out what was happening there. Who is it really for? What account is it related to? And so we wanted to develop a way for customers to be able to post their own support questions very easily in the community, get replies directly from the support team, go back and forth, comment, add screenshots, that kind of thing. So as part of our vanilla community, vanilla platform by Higher Logic, we wanted to add this functionality, but it did not exist already in vanilla. So happily you guys came to the rescue.
Great. And yeah, the roadblock really impact the productivity of the employees and the efficiency. So yeah, we need to take care of that, definitely. Okay, Heather, moving forward, I'd like to know, how did you select the KaseSync? And what are the problems it solved for you, and what was the implementation process? Can you tell about that journey?
Yeah, sure. So we selected you and heard about you and KaseSync from the team at Vanilla Higher Logic. They mentioned that you guys had developed something that was already up and running for multiple customers, and that sounded great to us. And so we saw a demo, we were blown away, did exactly what we needed it to do. So several folks on our team met with several folks on the Grazidi team, kind of map out what needed to be done. And the implementation was quite smooth. There's always a little back and forth. There's always some field name that's not what you thought it was, or some permission, but honestly, it was quite seamless. And we were appreciative of the fact that KaseSync was a robust solution already, that we weren't sort of trying out something that was new or was bespoke, that it was just a very efficient product that was already in existence. So that gave us a lot of relief and confidence in installing it and getting it up and running. And so very quickly, customers adapted to it, of starting to do their support case. In fact, when we announced it, which was December of last year, that it was ready and you could do your support cases in the community, we had this wonderful, huge spike of people joining the community just for this very reason, because they wanted an easier way to manage their support tickets. So win-win for everybody on that one.
Wow, that's really insightful, Heather. Okay, can you tell a little bit more about the outcomes of the KaseSync in your community and your support team? So what's like the whole journey you have already told? Yeah.
So, I think overall it works very smoothly. I think we have two hurdles at the moment. One is just making sure more and more of our customers know that this is an option, that they need to use. This is the better, more efficient way to open a case, and it's faster, better, stronger than doing it via email. So that's always an ongoing education process, both for our customers and frankly internally too, for our teams that interact with customers. Just making sure that people remember to drive folks there. Our other hurdle is always it's on our side. The only time we ever run into a problem with this process is if someone comes in and they are not already in our CRM system. So that's on us, that we don't have all of our customer names in our CRM system, our end users. So there are some times when a new person will join a company and that's not yet in our CRM, for example. And then they come in and try to open a case and we're like, wait, who is this person? It's always very solvable. We know exactly what to do. It's super repeatable. But it does happen a few times a month. And so we're always looking for new and better ways to solve that problem. And that's on us and our back-end flow of data. So.
Really interesting. And yes, on daily basis also we talk about how the KaseSync is helping you out and the journey that is going along. Apart from KaseSync, we have some minutes left. And if you want to touch base on the Search Unify implementation in the community, and what was the key takeaways, how you want to project it, what were the benefits it provided to you? So that would be a great insight also.
Yeah, sure. So because we had such a great experience with KaseSync, when we looked for a unified search tool and Search Unify came on our radar, we already had confidence in the Grazidi team of being able to produce something great for us. And there were actually a few people on the team at 6sense who had used Search Unify at previous companies as well. So all of the ducks were in a row for a positive experience. And so that's been a really also a good experience for us. So A slight backstory, our community is built on vanilla by Higher Logic. Our knowledge base is actually built on WordPress. Those two things were not talking to each other. So that was not a great customer experience. We did not like that. People were having to search in two places and didn't even realize they needed to search in two places. I don't think I could have designed a poorer experience if I tried, to be honest. So we were trying to figure that out as quickly as possible, and Search Unify was the answer. And so now there is one search bar to rule them all. And whichever place you search, you get the data from both spots. And we're really pleased with it. And in fact, just this week, we had our own little internal training of learning how to boost search results and seeing where there's searches that don't have results, so that can feed into our content strategy and what we need to have more of. And so we're really pleased with the data we're getting out of the system now that it's up and running.
Awesome. Heather, that's like really insight, and that's like all the products, the main products that Gravity have, you have it in your community. And I don't think so the platform matters, because as long as the platform is able to integrate your CRM, your WordPress, so that's really interesting. Okay, Heather, thank you so much and for joining in. And it was really insightful, and it's always a pleasure talking to you, Heather.
Always a pleasure talking to you. I'm grateful to you and your team for all the design work that you've helped us do as well. Really top-notch work and super responsive. So we're really pleased with the way that our RevCity community looks. I invite anyone who's listening to go visit revcity.6sense.com. Rev as in revenue, revcity.6sense.com. Come see it and check it out and see all the great work that has happened there.
Thank you so much, Heather.